I'm like, shit, it's like silence. The lambs. Fucking evil.
What do you
Well,
want
you
us
could
to
at
watch?
least, hey, if you're gonna be gone for a little bit, you could put some at least some music in the background. Shit,
I'm good.
I feel
Yeah,
real
I'm
good.
good. Sound like you had a few already. Loose, loosey goosey.
Lucy Goosey. Are you Lucy
Yeah,
Goosey
I
Jokers?
am. Uh, almost. I have two left.
Nice.
Well, we're going to talk about the good old days because you guys are just full of knowledge, and I'm going to record if that's okay. You guys up with that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
Sure.
So, 2001, huh?
That's when I started. Right before 9/11. Because I remember I was playing infantry before school because that's how many players used to be on. And I went, I left at like 8 o'clock. And I live in New York City, and you could see the towers from. Well, you could see the towers from. And they were burning behind me. I didn't know until I got this. This was before people had like like these kind of cell phones. And then when I found out, I went home because my mom works with paramedics and my grandmother works not near the Twin Towers. So I went home, called my mom by cell phone, and then I got on infantry and I played while I watched them freak the fuck out.
That's
So I
crazy.
started like a month before that, maybe 2 months before that.
I was actually playing infantry when it happened too. The TV was on behind me, and I seen every bit of it. It was crazy that day.
I was literally standing, waiting for my elevator, my back to like the when they were around the time, which is wild to me because by the time I got to school, they were already like I think one of them had fallen already, and the other one fell when I was in my first class. My teacher was like, "What the fuck?" He was freaking out. One girl's father worked in crazy. But I remember it helps me remember when I started. It was about a month or two before 9/11 because I remember being on it during 9/11. And luckily at the time I had a cable modem. My service was not so. But in New York City, a lot of cell phones because a lot of the cell. So like I tried to call my mom to see if she was because my mom worked in the house. So they're not where towers are. They probably wouldn't send people. But I like at the time I didn't really know. So I was like, oh my god, she's supposed to. Maybe they sent because she wasn't answering. Like it wasn't. But finally she called me from her station. We're at the hard line. Started playing infantry and watching. I remember at the time, System Era didn't exist. I was on a squad called 301st Infantry,
I
and I
remember.
was trying because they sucked really bad, and I tried out for bad.
Yes, I felt bad too. That's why I double squatted with them.
I ended up leaving them. Somehow I got on bad company the day I learned how to circle strafe. I beat Denarth 3-0 in duels the first day I learned. It was just like luck, 100% luck. And I joined bad company. I played a few games for them. I learned a bunch. And then I also double squatted and played in Little Leaguers as a guy called Faithful American.
You guys are telling on
So,
yourselves double squatting back in the
no,
day.
Oh,
I've
we
told
had
this
to
already.
fucking help. We had to definitely fucking help people out. Of course.
Yeah, but I was joining Little Leaguers because
I mean,
I
we
was
weren't. I
actually
mean, you're loyal to you're loyal to your real squad, but you're also going to help out some other squad who needs help. Also,
a lot of people double squatted back then. It was like really
yeah.
common.
It was just something they did back
But
in the day.
but I I was on Little Leaguers, and I was on, and then the season was about to be over, and Little Leaguers didn't make the playoffs, but Bad Company did. So this other squad called the Imperial Pack wanted to recruit me, and I really liked all the people on that squad, so I started playing with them. I think triple squad technically, but I ended up leaving.
I never triple squatted ever. I can tell you that much.
But I ended up no, I didn't. I ended up leaving my other two squads and joining the Imperial Pack, or yeah, the Imperial Pack, and everything was amazing except the guy who ran the squad. His name was Ripper Dingo 9, and I don't know if you remember him, Jaws. He was really good, but he was crazy.
Who was it?
His name was hold on, I have to reconnect. Give me a second. Name was Ripper Dingo 9.
Ripper Dingo 9.
Yeah,
I kind of remember him. Yeah.
he was really good, but he was crazy, and everything about that squad was like so fun. And I decided I
What
was going to join a bouncer club, or bouncer club.
was he a ripper?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes he rips, but he played a bunch of
I mean,
clubs.
I remember Killer 1987 was always a ripper too.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, Ripper was like a dictator, and he was horrible. And this guy Bouncer Club was the other co-captain.
Oh
He's
yeah,
an older
yeah.
dude. Yeah, you remember Bouncer because he was on SC for years. He reached
Yeah,
out to me, and he was
I
like,
taught him how to play. He asked me to freaking teach him how to freaking play, and I'm like, okay, you
"Yeah,
really want me to teach you? And he goes, yes. And I'm like, okay, aim first. And I was,
yeah,
target practice, and I'm like, okay, aim first, and let him hit me, and I'm like, okay, I'll dodge this,
Is that
and I
the
just street
oh
same?
yeah,
his ass.
Is that the same bouncer that's playing today? There's a
no,
bouncer playing
I
today.
don't know.
no,
I don't
no, it's
know.
not.
That's
It's
why I
not.
asked
No,
you.
no, it's not." Bouncer
I don't
Club
know. That
essentially was the co-captain, and he asked me to take over and lead the squad. And we actually, it's because also no, they were like a tag squad, like CWA. So you had to put TIP in front of your name, and nobody wanted to do it. So me, Bouncer, and a few other people created System Error. And how it was created was we were trying to think of a name. There's like five of us that were the captains of the squad, which is how it used to be run back then. And my computer got infected with a massive system error, and I think Bouncer or somebody else said, "It's a great name, System Error." So we did
well,
that.
that's why he came with the name of System Error.
And System Error
100%.
was born.
And I don't remember if it was Bouncer or somebody else, but it was one of the two captains like said, "Oh, that's a great name. We should make that." So we did that. And at first, System Error was like a democracy. I only led squad battles. Like Bouncer controlled roster, other people controlled recruiting, all it like it was like completely a democracy.
It should
And
be that
then,
way. It's a hard job, for one person to do. It should be that
Oh, it's a multitasking job when you're a captain.
way.
well, no, it is though. It the democracy was working, but what happened to us is people started going like like AFK. Like they would just disappear for weeks or a month or whatever. So now you have a captain that's not there and you have to replace him, but then what do you do when the other one comes back? And then there was decisions that were like not getting made for recruiting, blah blah. So then eventually me and Bouncer Club took it over and I started recruiting with Scorp 008. I don't know if he
I
still
think Ice
played.
is the one that freaking got me in there.
He did. Scorp 008 went around and recruited. He was the best recruiter, but I made sure he got people from other zones
Yeah.
because we could not recruit anybody good from MSL, like Mech, Kelly Fields. They wouldn't join us. They didn't know who we were, and we were actually pretty good at this time. We were beating the lower squads, but we couldn't beat any of the weaker, like mid-tier squads. But after we recruited a bunch of people, we started winning like private squad battles, and then we started practicing with. I mean, I'll tell you the guys we recruited because it's pretty cool. We recruited Serial FX, aka Apollo, Muscle, I think, Mecha, Rio Volt Legacy,
Pandy, but Pandy was my recruit who I recruited him and his brother from there. They had an MSL squad. Raver, I recruited from Little Leaguers as my brother, and he got so mad when he finally found out years later that it was me. What else was there? Oh, a Little True Viet, Killer Transic were both from No Man's Land. And then Gimp Margera from Hard Corps. I recruited all like the better players from other zones that were interested. And so season 3 starts. And if you remember, Jaws, this is the season I went pay to play, but you might have been deployed. Oh,
I actually played a play also. I was in Nuts or Ground Zero or Allied Force or something like that, but I was also deployed, so I couldn't make all the matches with the hours.
I got you.
I was in
So,
Iraq.
yeah. So season 3 starts, and we were ranked out of it was like 16 or 18 squads, and we were ranked in the bottom 4 because nobody knew who we were. And we were only squad battling against one squad. And they called us a name stealer because there was another squad before the season called Syndicate Elite, and they ended up dissolving before the season, and we were squad battling against them. So I don't know why people think we stole the initials SE. We were system error. They said we stole that, but we didn't. And so the first game of the season, we played like 301st Infantry. We beat them by a lot. Then we
Yeah, I
played
know that.
then we played Silver Beret, who wasn't a good squad, but they were mid tier. We beat them by like 50, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Then we played Northern Wolves, who was like really good. We beat them by like 10, and then the last and final game of the season, because pay to play happened the week after, was SE versus New Beginning, and we only lost them by like 5 to 7 kills, and that's when people were like, "Oh wow, these guys are actually good." But then pay to play happened. I don't know if you remember pay to play. Around for that, Eva?
Oh yeah, PTP,
Pay
sure.
pay to play.
Yeah,
You got to pay like what, $10 or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, something like
It
that.
was
12.
$6 or $7 a month at one point. When it first started, it was $6 or $7 a month. I know because I paid for half of the squad
Yeah, it
with
was.
my
I was paying for 2 accounts, so you're right. It was. I was paying $12 a month.
So you
yeah,
got
because
two accounts on freaking infantry.
Yeah.
I was paying I was paying for me, Big Bob Soul, Raver, me, and once in a while I would pay for like one or two other people if they asked me to.
If you
Because
really
I got a
needed
lot of
them to
money
play.
in yeah, I got a lot of money in like chore money back then. So I would just save it up and do that because I'd rather play as infantry than go
I just
buy a
remember
mod over
freaking.
there.
I
I
hear
just
you.
remember back in 2001, I just graduated high school, and
Yeah, I was.
then
Oh, okay. You're
Sonic
older than me by 3 years.
Mhm.
Sonic sent me to freaking the nuts. So I tried to join New Beginning with him. He goes, no, you know, with Harry, and I'm like, okay, fine. So Harry tried me out.
Well, I remember I recruited you. I don't remember what season, but I think in season 4. So when we get back to now, season 4 was the first one after pay to play, and like I had half the squad was like I paid for, not half, but like a third of
Yeah,
the squad or a quarter.
I need a good medic.
You
I think Jane was on the squad too, right?
you were on ground zero.
Yeah,
Yeah, in season 4 you were on ground zero, and we beat you guys.
yeah.
Yeah, but you guys were really good too. But it was a few seasons later that you joined SE for a while, but you got deployed. I think.
And
When was
we
it?
also came close being New Beginning also.
First. Um. So then, season 4 we won, and
Yeah.
we were by far the best season 4. Like I think we lost one game to somebody. We actually there was no championship game that season, but we tried, and because Harry, whatever his name is, he was
Joe,
like,
yeah, Harry
"Oh, there
Nuts.
should be a finals, blah blah blah." So we were like, "Okay, we'll do it." And we gave him any time, like on the weekends, anytime, and he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't commit to it. So they said we were the champions. But we tried to do
Yeah,
it.
I led Ground Zero when Harry Nuts couldn't get in.
Yeah.
That was my fault. I'm like, well, Harry's not here, so I guess I'm in. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Tell us where to go. I'm like, just go forward, go down
You got
south
to
or
remember
some
back then it
shit.
was type leading or macro leading.
I'm like, I'm not a leader. I'm just a follower.
When in doubt, go south.
I'm like, I'm a
Oh,
medic. God dang it.
the way you can check the bathroom. I might have left in there. Way the way we used to lead back then was macros. I think one or two squads used Roger Wilco, but we used
No,
macros.
we used the Ventrilo back
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
No, this season 4 was before Ventrilo.
Oh, I never
Season 4
used
was
Roger
Roger
Wilco.
Wilco and TeamSpeak.
I never
Ventrilo
used that
came like
shit.
season 7. Trust me.
I never
We
used that
macro
before.
led. I macro led, and we won. I mean, we didn't win a championship till season 14, but the next two seasons we got to the finals. But okay, I have to go into that one. So season 5 was like an actual really good season of infantry again, and season 6 because a lot of people started coming back from pay to play. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we were the season 5, even though we won season 4, people were like, oh, whatever, that was a weak season, blah blah. But we were ranked like fourth or fifth or something like that.
And they called
And
us fucking cheating.
what's up?
They called us cheating, remember?
Oh well, yeah, they thought we were cheating, but also if you remember, season 5 they caught Nebuchadnezzar with Wazop, I think. He was cheating by having everybody on his squad was a double squatter.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like everybody.
Everybody.
Literally the entire squad was double squatters only.
Yeah.
It's
So
crazy
he
the
ended up getting
lengths that
banned.
people will go to in this league. I swear it's horrible.
They got no fucking lives. What the hell you think?
League is life, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, I can honestly say we never cheated. I can honestly say that because now it doesn't matter if I did. I never used spec info. We never cheated, but we did exploit any rules.
Right.
And to the point where this is where it gets fun. So season 5, SE was undefeated, New Beginning was undefeated, and we were had like this big match coming up. And it was the first time because they wanted a late match, we wanted an early match. So it was like the first time there was ever a forced scheduled match. And it was because Star couldn't play because he had to eat dinner, literally. And we beat them in that game by like 10 kills. So Star complained they got a rematch, which was bullshit because it was the only thing that happened was they forced schedule. There's a rule. Like there's a rule saying if you guys can't agree, we force schedule. So Star complained, he got his rematch, and then we did the most famous thing ever was not famous, but one of the most famous things ever was we had Octavian go scout. We used a sniper, and we got a 3 or 4 kill lead on them, and we ran around the map, like the outside edges of the map, like A1 to the bottom right corner, bottom left, everywhere we could possibly go, using the scout to run away so we could see where they were. And the next season, because we did that, they edited the map so you couldn't go to any of the corners or anything. And they made stricter camp timers. But I remember
Is
when they
that,
edited the map,
is that why they got rid of fucking weed?
yeah, that's no, not we tap up north. Remember tap? They got rid of tap. They got rid of A1. And they got rid of like the being able to go
F5
down.
and all that kind of crap.
Yeah,
All the
they
good,
edited it so you
all
couldn't
the
do
good
that.
fucking positions where you can go aim at people. Yeah, that's
We did.
bullshit.
That was SE. Sorry. But we won. We beat them again. And then ended up rematching them in the finals. And we only lost by like 2 kills. And if Uni's law would have landed, it would have went to overtime. Because right after it went to 0, Uni got a double kill. So that's how close that season was.
That's crazy.
And that was one of the most fun seasons, season 5 though, because there was like 30-man rosters or some shit. Crazy. 25-man rosters.
Yeah, something around there. Yeah,
When we actually had pop.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
There was about like
100.
3,000 people playing and shit, and there was like
Yeah.
a population of 200 versus 200 playing against each other.
Oh yeah. Remember Beck used to have like 4 or 5 pubs back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
100%
and
I
then
remember that. That
that
was
was also
awesome.
when people were even SBing and shit. It didn't screw up the fucking pub. When nowadays when you SB now it screws up the damn public population. Now they want to go watch the dang games and just
Well,
speculate everything.
Let me tell you one thing that I remember from that time period, though. After season 5, because we lost them by 2 kills only, I became obsessed with beating them. We would squad battle from the time I got home from school, which I cut of school a lot, so I'd get home pretty early, to the time I went to sleep every fucking day. And I barely played pub for fucking maybe 4 years. It was just squad battle, squad battle, squad battle.
Became obsessed, he said.
Well, no, that was it wasn't really four. No, it was 4 years, like 2002. Yeah, because 2006 is the first time I took a break from Infantry. Seasons used to not last like 3 weeks like they do now. You remember seasons used to be like play everybody in your division twice and then other divisions once. And then I think the
Yeah.
top 3 or 4 from the division would make the playoff. You know, top 4 would make the playoffs because there's always like 10 squads. Top 4 would make the playoffs, something like that. And or sometimes you're even top 6. I don't remember. No, that would be 12. Oh, no. Maybe I don't remember exactly how it worked out. No, there was bye week sometimes for the best squad. Depends on how many squads there were. I remember exactly how many squads there used to be because it's so long ago. But I remember it used to be a bye week for like the number 1 seed,
There's a
stuff like
bye
that.
week for like every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or during holidays and shit like that.
Yeah. But the seasons would last way longer because we had more games and we'd play certain squads twice. So, and it wouldn't be like you play them twice in 1 week. You would play them 1 week and then play them the next week.
I
Well,
had
not
no
the next
idea
week.
why they make buys. I'm like, what the hell you think you do? What they're hurting from? You didn't
Yeah,
injure nobody. What the hell?
buys were stupid. Buys were really stupid. But I remember if you were in a squad battle against a squad that week, like the league, you would not squad battle them in private. You would not let them in your arena. Because it used to be secret
Yeah,
arenas too, if you remember.
yeah.
Like, oh, don't let them in the arena. If they come in, just switch arenas, blah, blah. So stupid. We were so stupid. I were kids, man. But
That's bullshit. I mean, they should allow private arenas if you're going to be freaking SBing or even practicing. You know?
yeah, no, definitely. Then also, if you remember, Jaws, off season used to last longer too. It'd be like a month or a month and a half off season. And it
Yeah,
killed the game. Every time that happened, it would kill the game.
yeah. Everyone would leave, and like, even though we were active, people would still not log in or something until the freaking season starts, and then
Yeah.
it's time to
Usually a
freaking
week before the season, people would start getting
then
online.
it's time to recruit again. And I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Well, Raver and Panda used to leave SE every season at the end of the season so they could pretend they were going to squads, so they could squad battle with anybody that was squad battling off season, and then they'd come back right before the season. It was smart though, kept them active.
Well, I think that's why Sam made freaking base raping newbies and all that kind of crap, and the
Yeah.
clown just to you know help out, just kick people's asses and make them, I guess, quit again. I guess I don't know.
Hold on, let me go to the USL real quick and look at the championship squads from season. I can refresh my memory. Yeah. So okay, I remember now. So season 4, we win. 5, we lose by 2 kills to New Beginning in the finals. In season 6, we were crazy obsessed. I think me and SC and New Beginning had the same record. We met in the finals again. I think we might have lost by like 1 or 2 kills in the finals that season as well. But that broke me. Like it broke my spirit, I think. And season 7, I think season 7 was also the season. You remember they introduced the EC map for the first time?
Yeah,
I hated it originally because it was nothing like KR. And I was so used to KR and I
it was
couldn't.
more of a SL map.
Yeah, and I didn't want to adjust at the time because I was like playing this way, blah blah blah.
So
So I remember.
were you guys ever on a squad together?
Yeah, hold on, we'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that.
What year
But
was
yeah,
that?
hold on, let me finish this. So season 7, right? SE went 8-1 on KR map. When they switched it to EC map, we went 1-8, and we lost in the playoffs. for the first time ever. And then that's when I took my break from season 8, 13.
Yes, me and Darth were on the squad together. Yes.
Oh, yes, we were on, and when I came back to infantry, I think we were on. We were on deniers with Dinar or the Deviak.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were on that squad.
I was your main medic.
Yeah. So when I came back to infantry in season 13 or 12, sorry, I came back season 12 after missing 8, 9, 10, 11. I joined Deviak squad because I came back in the middle of the season and Jaws was on the squad. So we played together, and Deviak can be a great leader or the worst leader. It all depends on the
You're actually
guys.
the one that led. You
Who
told me where to go. I was
he
on
would just
system
yell at
area.
everyone.
I remember Deviac in pub. He was malicious, that's for sure.
He was Me and him had on and off friendship because he ran squads during like my time in season 3, 4, 5. He always ran a squad. I don't remember what they were called. Or if he didn't run a squad, he was a co-captain. So me and him talked a lot because of captain, like how to squad battles and stuff. And we were friendly, and that's why I joined him when I came back. But he could be the nicest guy or a psychopath. Like I'm talking like fast forwarding to like I think it was free infantry season 1 or 2. Maybe it was one of the last seasons of regular infantry. But whatever, it doesn't matter. We had a girl on the squad. I can't remember who it was. And we're squad battling, having fun, getting ready for a match. We knew we were gonna
The
lose because it was
Jane?
like our weakest players. And Deviak starts going off on her, like saying crazy shit to her because she missed a heal.
Was it
I
Jane?
was like, fuck?
That's
Was it Jane?
No, I think it was. Oh no, it might have been Jane
infantry girls get no respect.
or Chica. It might have been Chica. That's not true. SCU's always had female medics. We had Pixie,
I remember her.
Pixie Sticks 9, Jane. Can't remember the other girl's name. We had one other person.
No, we had two back Sweetie, but she was a nuts person,
Oh,
but
I had
she
PYQD
played.
Iris for a while too.
Yeah,
PYQD Iris was on SC for a while too.
She was a good
Oh,
medic also.
wasn't there 2 Janes? I had one of the Janes. The one that was on
There was a
Bad
GI
Company.
Jane. That's GI Jane, but there's another Jane, but she changed her name from GI Jane to Jane.
Whatever. I know SC always had 1 or 2. But Pixie was like the girl that was on SC for the longest, and then she stopped playing. But she was on SC from the beginning to like maybe season 6 when she stopped playing, season 5, but she stopped playing. I always I always was down with recruiting. The only girl I ever attacked was Sarah. Stand her. She's crazy.
I'm always happy to see Chica playing because she's, a legend out there. She's really awesome for coming
Oh yeah.
back season after season.
Chica, I played with Chica on a few squads, I believe. I think I have a championship with her. Let me check. Hold on. We might have won a championship together.
I don't have a problem with Chica, but I think she's still the best medic ever, and I'm like, you're out of your dang mind.
Just gonna beat it down.
Okay. Hold on. I won a championship. Not on Sony, on the new season 5? No, it wasn't that season. Whatever. I played with Chica a bunch. And I also then there was also Trunks' girlfriend. I don't know if that's Chica or not.
Are you talking about
She had the
Princess?
alias Darcy, Darthy for a while. I gave it to
Think
her on
Ice
Sony.
Princess?
Do you remember her?
Yeah,
Yeah. So she was on SE and
yeah.
some other squads we made together too. So I always recruited girls. I think they could play well, just as well as the guys. To me, it's just whoever plays the best gets to play.
Right.
Yeah.
As it should be because it's league.
It's not league, it's just
Exactly.
freaking, respect.
But like squad battles at night and stuff. I would always just play usually first people that get there in the arena going for the first game, and then the second game I sub out the people who didn't play the first game, and then depending on who we're squad battling to, I'll try
Yeah,
maybe
then
I'll
a
make a
swap.
better lineup or whatever. But that's how I usually went by it. Or if we had a
Yeah,
match coming up the next day or the next 2 days, I would put my starters in for the first game, and then the people that weren't going to be starting go the second game, and then the third game whoever's left.
correct.
But
That's a good way to
I
let
would play
people
whoever was
know who's
good.
starting and who isn't.
Well,
I was always up.
that's how leaders do it. You
I was
know,
always up front with people who was starting that week. I
I
you
was
know,
never like, and I told
leaders
people,
feel
listen,
bad. You know, we started the starters. You know what? Let's do a second game. Let's let the people that are still here let them back in here and let them,
but
recover and do all that. Do their business.
I always posted in the squad forums on the website. I would always post who was starting that week, and I was fortunate enough with SE most of the time that we had like 10 people capable of starting at Marine, so I would rotate people. But obviously, me, ER, and Pandy were like always playing every game, and then like later on, we had like not as many great players, so it was like it ended up being
You
me
asked
plus
me to go Marine, remember?
who?
You asked me to go
You?
Marine,
Yeah,
remember?
I remember.
You're like, oh, we got 2 minutes. Jokers, can you go Marine? I'm like, I guess so if you want me to.
Oh my God, you just unlocked a memory for me.
It's like asking
Okay,
me to go Marine.
listen, I would do stuff like that. So
Yes, he
listen to this
would.
one. In season 4, when it was pay to play, like first became pay to play, and a lot of people didn't come back originally, we had trouble finding a second medic, right? So half of our squad battles that season, like league squad battles, 8 versus 8, we played with Scorp 008 as our only medic. So like towards the end of the season, I think Pixie came back and she started medding again. But Scorp 008, half of the games that season played medic by himself, like the whole game. The Jaws was on ground zero. But yeah,
Um,
Jaws
hold on.
was on a few of our squads.
What was that?
You were on my squad a few times, System Error or whatever squad I happen to have.
I was on two of your squads. I forgot. I mean, I know System Error.
You definitely on System Error for like a season or two.
Well, yeah, until you kicked me, or
Nick,
until
And yeah,
until the
no,
squad
because
got dissolved or something.
give us a list
no,
of
no,
all
no, I
your
remember.
squads, Jokers.
What?
Give us a list of all your squads. What squads were you on?
Oh, he can't remember
Um,
all.
I bet he can.
uh, like USO squads or
Yeah, just do
play
USO.
squads?
Yeah, just do USL.
Okay. There was nuts. There was ground zero, Allied Force, System Error, Bad Company, which I led for fucking BB anyways. And then I joined fucking after I stopped a little bit. I joined fucking Hellcats and Bax fucking left that damn squad hanging, leaving Josh fucking me fucking making moves for everything.
I've never even heard of that squad.
Yeah, that when I first
So
came back, that was the
you don't
squad.
want to hear it anyway either. And then after that, that's about it. I mean, I was trying to join freaking New Beginning, but never got into it. So my brother Brent fucked me over. Well, he didn't fuck me over actually. He put me in
Wait,
a better squad anyways.
Brent is your brother?
Selnick,
That's your brother? I didn't know that.
yeah, Selnick is the one that towards put me towards Harry.
Did I really have more squads than you in my career? I can't believe that.
The first squad I actually joined was you don't even probably remember his name, Milkman.
No, I don't remember.
Me either.
Hey, I don't know him. I didn't even know the squad either. He's like, "Well, I'm making a squad. You want to join?" I'm like, "Okay, whatever." I just started beginning playing anyways, you know. And then Olala is the one that taught me how to play.
Ola Cola or Ola?
Olala,
Okay.
not Ola Cola, Olala. Other Marine.
Okay.
And then I played also with the Suicide Medics also. But then Maze destroyed
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
shit.
remember that. I remember that.
That's
I'll give you a
quite
Then
a
he
breakdown of my
career.
squads. I
then
had
I
more.
joined then I joined CWA also. And that's when me and Harry broke up. Not we didn't break up, but he left Ground Zero after we lost.
Yeah.
And Joe wanted to figure out where to go, and I'm like, Come join CWA." So we had to do this little fucking stupid ass test.
Yeah. So
That's
gay.
what CWA always makes you do a stupid ass test. I'm like, what the fuck is this test about?
Yeah, I tried to
I'm
join
like,
CWA
fuck
too, and
this
it was just
bullshit.
too stupid for me. I actually got in, and I said no.
So
And
was
then
CWA an SL squad or a USL
No,
squad?
it was a
they were
USL
MSL
squad.
squad, but they didn't really play in seasons. They were more of a pub squad, but a few times
That's
they
what I
did play
thought. That's
in the
what I thought.
season. They played maybe 3 or 4 seasons
I
over the
was
course of it.
CWA Itchy Nuts. He was CWA Hairy Nuts.
Yeah, I
So
remember.
that's
I remember that.
yeah. Just to make sure that everyone knew who we were, Harry and
Want to hear my
Harry and
breakdown of
Giles right
squads or
here.
what?
Harry and Giles together again.
Yeah, I remember you guys were always together. You guys joined SE together, actually. And then I kicked
We
him and
always
kept you.
we are compatible together, yes.
No, but I kicked him and kept you because he was annoying and wanted to lead after I had just beat him, like over and over again.
Because I'm not leaving Jokers, you know.
Yeah,
I'm like, don't leave Jokers. I'm like, you're definitely not. I'm like, I've been his best medic ever. But now he's retired anyway, so
You guys have my feels up. I hate when people get kicked.
what?
no, we hate me then. Sorry.
Who's
So
getting
give
kicked now?
us your list of squads, Darth, before we
I'll
wrap
give
this
you.
up.
All right, I'll give you my USL only squads,
Sounds good.
like that actually played in a season. I was in 301st Infantry. I left them. I joined Bad Company and Little Leaguers at the same time. Then System Error for a long time. Then Deniers, and then System Error again, and then Special Forces. I won a championship with them. I reached the rank. And then then Slayers. Pokemon made a squad. I was on Slayers. Um, I was on one other squad. I can't remember. Apollo squad, I think. And then Free Infantry. I was on a squad called Lifers, I think, with Big Bird and Deviac. Um, I tried to make System Error come back, work, and then I was on Sugar Skulls where we won a championship. I was on a few other, like I was on one or two other squads, but I didn't play any games. And then I was on Rejects where I played, I think 2 games and won a championship with them. And then that's it, but it's pretty long compared to Jaws' at
What?
least.
I'm gonna ask you one question. Which is the worst squad that you
Lifers.
decided to freaking not freaking error to freaking join?
What do you mean? Like I should have joined them because they're good, or
No, which one you shouldn't have joined?
oh,
Just name the worst
um,
and best squad. Go.
The
okay.
worst.
The worst squad that I played on was Lifers because Deviac and Big Bird would just fight the whole time. And obviously the best squad is System Error because it's like family. Um, but outside of System Error was Sugar Skulls because it was kind of like System Error, but
I know
with
that.
Manuel and a few other people. It was
System
different than
Error
System Error.
remake. What about you, Jokers? Worst and best squads?
Well, if I was, you're talking about double squatting, 300 first. Okay, by the way. Second worst would be Bad Company.
Awesome. You guys were great. I appreciate your time.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's the truth. I don't doubt anything about freaking Ground Zero or Nuts. You know, that's my fam.
Wait, let me give one more shout out because Joker said who trained him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who trained me, and it's actually really crazy what happened. I was playing Killing Fields and I didn't know how to strafe, and then I figured out how to side strafe by looking at the keys. I didn't know what circle strafing was, so Mr. Iopi taught me, right? And then me and him were playing pub together a lot, and when I was doing system error recruiting one day, like open recruiting, you didn't really get many players, but once in a while you'd find a diamond. Mr. Iopi came in the arena like 2 years after he trained me, and I remembered his name. Ended up recruiting him, and he played with us for years, but he ended up getting in trouble for like hacking a government website. Like he was gone for 2 years.
That's insane.
But he's the one who actually trained me how to play, and basically playing on the squads I learned. But he's the one who taught me how to circle strafe. And
Just
oh,
goes to show you never know who we're playing with, right?
oh, it's crazy.
I think that you know what, I'm good at it. What
Well, I
I
met
do, I
IOP
guess.
in real life last year. Yeah, 2025, I met Mr. IOP in real life for the first time. I met Raver too.
We
I
gotta
met
you gotta
Raver
dodge
twice.
as a medic all the time. You gotta circle stress sometimes.
Yeah, you got to know how to circle strafe, if nothing else. All right, guys. Next time, let's get Neg on because I know he has a lot to say. I know he remembers
Oh
quite
yeah,
a bit.
Yeah. Make sure there's enough beer in him.
Yeah.
he's gonna. I get here. Hold on, I'm gonna predict what he's gonna say. One of the things. Say system
What
error is
the
the
fuck you
Buffalo
want
Bills of
now?
infantry. System error is the Buffalo Bills of infantry. He always says that.
The
Yes.
Buffalo Bills. That's crazy.
All right.
All
It was
All
right.
actually
right.
really fun. See you guys
Enjoy your
later.
recording. Hopefully you recorded it at least this
I
time.
did. I did. I made sure my mic was hot. Everything was a go go. So we'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate your time.
All right, I'll give you a good morning tomorrow.
All right. We'll see you then.